Self-confidence, super, super important. Belief in yourself, super, super important. And how you can also tell with your belief or just recognizing other people's beliefs is in their actions, right? Look at their actions and you can really tell like what their belief level is in. Like, are they doing it with 100% conviction? Are you doing it with 100% conviction? Or are you doing it just because you know this is what you need to do, but there's no belief? And people actually feel that within you. They feel the belief, and how confident you are is also how confident other people will be in that thing that either you're doing, you believe in, or what you're saying. So some things that I've written down, I'm gonna share my screen real quick. A little different than our usual notes and everything, but here we go. So some things I've written down to share with you to raise your level of belief. So the first thing is, right, if you're writing, go ahead and write the points. If not, just listen. So the first thing is creating healthy routines. Living well is critical to loving yourself. Feeding your body with healthy food and drink, exercising, sleeping, and taking breaks within your work schedule are all important self-love. Self-love is all about maintaining a balance and doing all you can to set yourself up for success. Like, one of the questions that are always asked of us, like through our business trainings, our personal trainings, personal development, is how do I gain confidence or belief? It really starts with the small things you promise to yourself. The small things. If I say, hey, I'm gonna drink a gallon of water a day, right? That's a promise you're giving to yourself. We have to continue to drink that water, a gallon of water every single day. But once we do not accomplish that, we start to actually diminish and break our promises to ourselves. And that's why creating a healthy routine and scheduling things in could be really important to yourself, to building your self-confidence, and just starting off with small things every single day. The second thing is for building confidence and belief is surround yourself with good people. Tony Robbins says proximity is power. The people you spend time with have an impact on your mindset and your motivation. Seek out people who inspire you to be your best self and the ones who help get you there. Encouraging individuals will keep you going. And when things get hard, oh, wait, and when things get hard, and they'll challenge you to be on the lookout for people with these toxic personality traits. If you find yourself drained, negative, and full of self-doubt around certain people, spend less time with them. Cut them out of your life. If that's not possible, do your best to limit the time spent together. And that's why we're here, right? That's why we're on these mindset calls, being surrounded by like-minded people, just trying to get a better mindset, be around positivity, be around all of us who are trying to grow together. And I know at the end it says try to stay away from toxic people. And at the end it says, if not possible, do your best to limit the time spent together. It's because some of those people are our family. Unfortunately, some toxic people are our family. So are we limiting our time around those toxic people who are friends, family, and be able to control that? The second thing is feed your mind. The third thing is feed your mind. There's some truth to the law of attraction. The type of energy you give off comes back to you, positive and negative. While it might not really be a natural law, it's true that your mindset affects how you interact with the world and how other people interact with you. What you filled your mind with influences how you see yourself and the world around you. Seeking out inspiring and uplifting media, from books to movies, social media, mindset calls, right? Frequent exposure to uplifting and supportive material will slowly condition your brain to think differently. Because remember, guys, our mind is malleable, so it can shape its way how we listen and project things. So limit your time with overly pessimistic and cynical perspectives. While it's important to be realistic and embrace the up and downs of life, cynicism erodes your belief in others, destroys your motivation, and takes away your hope for the future. It doesn't help you feel about your good about yourself either. So feed your mind positivity, guys, to reinforce how strong you are and reinforce that confidence, build that confidence. All right. Fourth thing is don't let fear stop you. Self doubt is normal. I'm gonna repeat that. Self doubt is normal. You can't let that hold you back. Speak up, set goals, learning something new or overcoming a hurdle releases dopamine in your brain, and you'll physically feel better with each step you take. Instead of feeling frustrated or small when errors occur, remember that you can learn from these mistakes. And that is setbacks are also a potential source of growth, right? We stop doing things because we fear things, right? False evidence appearing real, as they say, right? And also, a lot of our fears are conditioned to what happened in the past. So when you go to do something, it's usually what they call the trigger, right? You get triggered because in the past, this has happened. So we lose our lack of belief that something will change when we try to do something different. And, this goes to everything. Like, think about, you know, past upsets in different relationships that we had. And then we try to go into a new relationship and certain people say certain things or it sounds too good to be true. This is the fear of triggers that happened in the past. But we need to use this as a source of growth and know what to look for. And again, build our confidence, build our belief that something better is there for us. The fifth thing is draw on your inner strength. Sometimes pushing through is all you can do. Just because you fail at a task doesn't mean you're a failure. Dig deep for grit and keep going, even in challenging moments. So, most often, you know, we we only focus on our weaknesses. And remember this, right? The rule is whatever we focus on expands. So when we focus on our weaknesses, our thought continues to expand our weaknesses instead of honing in what's my strength? What am I good at? Right? Because what you're good at will come naturally to you. And again, right? Just bringing it back, build that self-confidence, build that belief, and start just shining off on your strengths. Start leaning on your strengths as your, and then your weaknesses will just start sharpening day by day. Or surround yourself with people of who has that strength that is your weakness as well as you're growing and diminishing your weaknesses. The sixth thing is acknowledge your victories. Celebrate the little things and the big accomplishments. Celebrate your passions. Instead of being self critical, opt to practical self compassion. As a reminder, guys, your goal, whatever your goal is, whether it's to make $1 million, whether it's to lose 50 pounds, right? Your goal is nothing but a collective of small wins. So if you want to lose 50 pounds, you have to lose 1 pound 50 times. Like that's the collective of your goal. So every time you're one step closer to your goal, give yourself a pat in the back, right? Don't say, oh, I'm not there yet, or oh, it's taking too long, right? Because sometimes the timeline is not our timeline, right? So we just have to go with it, but just know that you're chipping away little by little because most of us, we give up when we're like one hit away, one hit away. So that's why we have to celebrate our small accomplishments. So this way Give ourselves the confidence and give ourselves the belief that we're on the right track. And then the seventh thing, the self-confidence and belief is, again, work on your strengths. When you're feeling down in the dumps, it's common to focus on your weaknesses. Instead, work to identify your strength. It can help to ask others for feedback. Then focus on honing those skills. It'll help you feel more capable. Some of us here like don't know what our strengths are, right? And that's why we lean on to anything we think feels good. And sometimes our weaknesses feel good because we've been comfortable in that spot for so long that you're like, well, I'm just going to keep doing it because it makes me feel comfortable. So now in turn, what this last one says is that go ask 3, 5, 10 people, like ask them like, what I do naturally really good, and start writing this stuff down. Like, what do I do naturally? You see that comes natural, that's my natural skill that I do very well, because sometimes when we're in the situation, we cannot see it for ourselves. So we need to ask people outside of our situations for this, not criticism, not critique, but just to show you what they see and what's their perception, right? And don't ask just one person, right? Ask 3, 5, 10 people, because 10 people may see 10 different things, or maybe 5 people may see the same thing and 5 people do. But then now you have kind of like a focus group or a median to say, oh man, maybe the 5 people who are in agreement to what I do without even knowing each other or talking to each other says, hey, this is my strength, right? And then that's what I need you to focus on. And this will start your belief system, right? This will start your self-confidence day by day. And again, just chipping it away little by little, because here with our mindset calls, we want you to win. We don't know what your goals are, right? But we know you have some. And if not, go get some. Because if you've been with us long enough, we've been preaching within each message the same thing. Go have a goal. Fear is not real. Your mind is malleable, so listen to positive things. That's why you're here. That's why we do this 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. This is how me personally have gained the confidence, because now on my schedule, I'm here to show up every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9:30 without, no matter what's going on. No matter how I'm feeling, no matter how tired we are, right? Because if it's your 9 to 5, right, you're gonna get up no matter how you feel and go to that job and do what you need to do. Now we want you to do that for yourself. Treat yourself with being non-negotiable with your mindset, with your health, with your, getting good sleep, and keeping your promise to yourself. So remember, schedule that thing in, make small promises, make a promise to yourself this week or today, right? No matter what that is, gallon of water, 10 phone calls. I'm going to get some rest. I'm going to spend time with myself. I'm going to exercise, meditate. But I'm here to just say, you can do it. I believe in you. The people here believe in you. You don't need nobody else to tell you otherwise. And with that being said, guys, we'll see you Wednesday, 9:30, same time, same link. I love you all. We want you to win. Have a great day.